Alright, please excuse the state of my workshop. Some of you may recognise this. This is a Skylanders portal of power. Unfortunately, my sons didn't have any power since the batteries went flat, and it struck me as a bit odd that it didn't have a DC jack input. Obviously this is a conspiracy designed to keep us buying batteries. That's my theory. It's nothing to do with the fact that I'm just tight. So this is my Skylanders portal of power mod. 9 volt DC wall wart coming via some wire through the battery compartment, through a small gap in the edge into the portal of power. If we remove the lid, what we can see is this is the inside of the portal of power. Just in case anybody's curious, the PCB is an RFID reader and an LED control board. You can see running around the outside the inductive loop for the RFID and a ferrite to clean it up a little bit as it goes into the processor board. That's all then fed via USB to the Wii console. My mod, you can see, coming in via the battery compartment. Excuse my bald, my naked feet in the corner of the shot. So it comes in via the battery compartment. Inside that heat shrink tubing is a small TO220 5V regulator with a 47 microfarad tantalum capacitor soldered between output and ground and input and ground. Also on the output of the voltage regulator, which will give us 5 volts output, I have got a silicon diode, a 1N5406, which is dropping a few more millivolts across it, giving us approximately 4.5 volts on the output. And as we can see, that is what we would want from the series combination of 3 batteries, is 4.5 volts. So there is the ground of my power supply mod, soldered to the edge of the battery compartment there. Excuse my focusing, there we go. And then the positive is soldered to the other end of the battery compartment. Once again, comes out the lid to the mains, giving us 4.5 volts power without having to change the batteries. I don't recommend you try this. Modifying other people's equipment is probably not a great idea, but it's a good way to not have to buy batteries again.